JavaScript string object. What is string object? String object is a built-in object used to construct strings, that is, array of characters or sequence of characters, indicates textual data. Let's understand how do we create strings in JavaScript. The first way is creating a string using string object constructor notation. The syntax is we write the word keyword, then we write the variable name equal to new keyword. We call string object constructor function. In pair of parentheses, we pass sequence of characters enclosed in between pair of double quotations or pair of single quotations. Let's have a demo and understand how do we create a string using string object constructor notation. I minimize it. I right click on default.html page, open with the notepad. You can see that default.html page is open inside the notepad. It has the basic HTML5 document structure code. Title is set to default page. Here in the body section, I have written opening script tag, which indicates the beginning of the JavaScript code. Closing script tag indicates the end of the JavaScript code. Here, I am going to create one variable called as name1, say equal to new string, bracket bracket semicolon. In pair of double quotations, I say I am JavaScript. We should understand what happens when this line of code is executed. Here, the right hand side part is executed. It is going to create one new memory location and puts the value inside it I am JavaScript. What happens? JavaScript engine creates one memory location. Inside that memory location, it is going to put I am JavaScript. This memory location may be having some address #10. That address will be assigned to the left hand side variable name1. So what happens? JavaScript engine creates one more memory location. To that memory location, it is going to give the name name1, and inside that it puts the value #10, that is address of the memory location which has the actual value, and the name1 points to the memory location which has the address #10. As it is holding the reference of another memory location, it is object type, guys. Let me go back. Let's display the value inside name1. I say here document dot write name1. I copy this line of code, paste down, and here I say br tag to push the next content to the next line. I copy these two lines of codes and paste down. Here I say type of name1. What happens when these lines are executed, guys? When you say document.write name1, the JavaScript engine goes to the memory location name1 and gets the value inside the memory location where the name1 is pointing. It displays I am JavaScript in the browser, guys. Here we get I am JavaScript, and here it is going to display object. File, save, minimize the notepad, minimize the paint. I right click on default.html page, open with the Google Chrome. You can see that default.html page is executed. We got the output I am JavaScript and object. So remember that when you create a string using string object constructor notation, you are creating an object, a reference variable. We can create a string using single quotations also, right? I copy this code and paste down. I change the variable name to name2. Instead of double quotations, I use single quotations, and here I say name2. We get the output I am JavaScript. Type of name2 will get object. File, save, go to browser and refresh. You see we got I am JavaScript and object displayed. Now we understood how do we create a string using string object constructor notation. The next way is creating a string using string literal notation. Sequence of characters enclosed in double quotations or single quotations is treated as a string in JavaScript, guys. The syntax is we write the word keyword, then we write the variable name equal to sequence of characters enclosed in between pair of double quotations or single quotations, guys. We don't write new string there. So let's understand that. I comment this code /* and say here */. This code is a comment. I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. Nothing is displayed. Again, I'm going to create another variable where name3 is equal to, in double quotations, I say I am JavaScript. Copy that and paste. What happens when you create a string like this? Here, the JavaScript engine creates a memory location. Inside that memory location, it is going to put I am JavaScript. To that memory location, it gives the name as name3 guys. As it is holding the value string, its type will be set to string. It is a primitive type. So it won't create the object. It won't create object. It creates a primitive string variable guys. I copy these lines of codes and paste down. Here I say name3. We get the output I am JavaScript. Type of name3 if I say, instead of object, we get string guys. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, you see you got I am JavaScript and string. I go back. We can create a string using single quotations also. So I copy these lines of codes and paste down here. Instead of double quotations, I use single quotations here. And here I say name4. Name4, I am JavaScript we get here. Type of name4, what do we get guys? We get string. I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. You see we got I am JavaScript and string. So that is the difference between creating strings using string object constructor notation and creating string using string literal notation guys. I hope you guys have clearly understood. Let's proceed further and get more information. Let's understand how do we create multiple line strings. Remember that while creating a multi-line string, use \/ at the end of each line to indicate string continues in the next line. I go back here, I comment everything, I say Control X and Control V. I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. Nothing is displayed. I'm going to copy this line of code from here and paste down. I hit enter after I and am. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, we actually got the error guys. I go to customize button, more tools, developer tools. You can see that it is showing there is one error. I click on this and here it is showing uncaught syntax error, invalid or unexpected token. I click on this link. It will take me to the line where we have the error. You can see that on this line we have the error. If you have multiple line string, then every line should end with \/ character to indicate that the string continues in the next line. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, you see that the error is gone. That is how you can create multiple line strings guys. I'm going to copy these lines of codes and paste down here. Let me display, let's change this to 5. Here I say 5. Here I say 5. We'll get I am JavaScript and string displayed. File, save, go to browser and refresh. You see we got I am JavaScript and string. Let's create the string using single quotations now. I copy these lines of codes and paste down. Here I use single quotation and change the variable name name6. Here I say name6. Here I say name6. We get I am JavaScript and string displayed. File, save, go to browser and refresh. See I am JavaScript and string displayed. I go back. This time let's create a string using string object constructor notation. I copy these lines of codes and paste down. Here I say name7 new string bracket, double quotations I use here and bracket close. Here I say name7. Here I say name7. We get here I am JavaScript. Here we get object. File, save, go to browser and refresh. I am JavaScript and object displayed. I copy these lines of codes and paste down. I say here name8. This time I use single quotations here. And then I say here name8, type of name8. We get I am JavaScript and object. File, save, go to browser and refresh. You see we got I am JavaScript and object. That is how you create strings inside JavaScript guys. I hope you guys are clearly understanding. I say Control X and I paste here Control V. Now everything is a comment. I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. Nothing is displayed. If you want, you can combine two strings together. I say here var first name is equal to Manjunath, semicolon. Then I create var last name is equal to Chidre semicolon. I can display both of them together by combining. I say here document.write. I say first name plus last name. We can use the plus operator to combine two strings together. I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. You see we got Manjunath Chidre and there is no space in between. To get the space we have many options. We can add the space after Manjunath. I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. You see we got Manjunath space Chidre. Or we can add space before Chidre here. File, save, go to browser and refresh. You see we got Manjunath space Chidre. Or there is another way. What we can do is we can add space here and plus. We know that plus operator works like a concatenation operator or appending operator when used with strings. I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. You see we got Manjunath space Chidre. So that is how you can combine two strings together. There is a string method for concatenation also, guys. For example, I copy this line of code and paste down. I paste once again. Here I say first name dot concat bracket bracket. We use double quotations, comma. Here I need space.